I'm on the UCSD campus today at the Geisel Library, where they just opened a brand new exhibit that celebrates the rich history of giant kelp in our area. I talked with the exhibit's curator about the art and science on display.
The title of the show is Ebb and Flow: Giant Kelp Forests Through Art, Science, and the Archives. This exhibit is an interpretation of giant kelp forests by artists, scientists, and community members that spans from 1890 to 2023. So we're able to include archival seaweed pressings that were made in La Jolla by people like Ellen Browning Scripps, starting in 1890 all the way to the present, and that is in dialogue with the contemporary artwork on the walls that's created by 4 regional artists, all interpreting the giant kelp forest ecosystem that we have here in La Jolla. So giant kelp creates this incredible ecosystem in the ocean here. It grows up to 150 feet tall, and it creates the habitat for hundreds of marine species that we rely on in our daily lives. It also creates habitat for lots of other seaweed species. And it also helps kind of mitigate climate impacts in a couple different ways, including mitigating erosion from storms and also sequestering carbon.
Do you think people kind of forget that just off our coast there's this whole other world that kelp seems to be kind of the foundation of? Yeah.
I think it's really easy to forget. It's out of sight, out of mind, and a lot of people only interact with it in its kind of worst form when it's dead and washed up and on the beach, kind of not looking as stunning as it does when it's alive and thriving in its home.
The giant kelp exhibit is open to the public here at the Geisel Library and will be on display until April 21st. There's also an opening reception later this month on January 25th that is free and open to the public as well. For more information, you can go to our website, 10news.com, and click on the Resource Center.